Hello and welcome back, my beautiful froggy army, to another video. Animal Crossing New Horizons is officially 6 years old. How freaking crazy is that? I cannot believe I've been playing this game for 6 entire years. So today I thought it would be fun to do a little blast to the past, a little nostalgia trip, and go back and revisit some of my old dream addresses for my old islands and go through some of the builds that I've really loved doing over the years. I've done 6 entire years worth of Animal Crossing decorating. I've got to have some all-time favorites, you know what I mean? I'm super excited to do this. I honestly don't look back on my old islands very much, and whenever I do, I really just get hit with the nostalgia, let me tell you. Before we get into everything, boy do I have a game for you today. This video is sponsored by Animula Nook, and I really want to tell you about this game. Animula Nook is a Lilliput fantasy life simulation game, and you know I love to hear all of those words. You play in this super cute, adorable world where you are shrunken down and you experience this world from a small, tiny perspective, and there's lots of life simulation elements, as you know I love. You can build your own house, you can customize your outfits, you can make friends with all kinds of different NPCs. There's a frog hat! And I just love the unique perspective of being tiny in this world full of giant things. And you can actually shrink those items down and you can use them as building materials. And of course, there's decorating as well. I was able to play in the alpha test and I think that this game has so much potential. Just the whole vibe of it is so cozy. The graphics are so unique. It's definitely very Ghibli inspired. Like, I really haven't seen a game like this and I'm very excited to see where the future of this game goes. So if you're interested in checking out the game, definitely keep your eyes on it, keep your eyes peeled. You can use my link down below to wishlist the game on Steam. That way you can stay up to date with all the new things happening with Animula Nook. Thank you again to Animula Nook for sponsoring, and now let's get back into the video. Okay, I'm gonna be real. The inside of my house really needs work. It's kind of embarrassing, but anyways, should we use the hay bed? Ooh, I have a pear bed too. Okay, let's use the pear bed. That's way more on theme with food core. Now, unfortunately, I don't have a dream address for every single one of my islands because some of them I flattened instead of restarted, and when I flatten, I don't want to save over the previous dream address, but we'll definitely visit all of the ones that I have dream addresses for. Starting off with the OG Pelican Bay. This is the island that I started my channel with, and it's very special to me. I'll also be putting all of my dream addresses in the description box in case you want to visit as well. All right, we're dreaming on into Pelican Bay. Okay, here we are on Pelican Bay. So this island's theme is fairy core. When I started it, I thought it was going to be cottagecore and fairy core, but I quickly realized that I wanted it to be more of a fairy core vibe. There's so many memories on this island, like so many. I really love the vibes here. I really do. So anyway, the point of this video is to celebrate 6 whole years of Animal Crossing, look back on some old builds, you know, go through the years a little bit of me playing. So yeah, that's pretty much what this is. And honestly, this lake was really close to being my #1 build. I really love the giant lake on here. It's so good, it's so pretty. At sunset, it's so nice, honestly. But that is not my favorite build on this island. And I think I'm just gonna choose one build from each island to be my all-time favorite. And honestly, these builds will change sometimes. Like maybe one year I'm like, yeah, this is my favorite build from this island. But then the next year it changes. I don't know. These are not like set in stone favorites, but these are my current favorites when I think back on everything right now, if that makes any sense. But I think you will not be surprised to hear me say that this fairy circle is my favorite build on this island. It is just so gorgeous. Like, I love all of the pink flowers. I love the butterflies. I love the mushroom circle rock thing majiggy that's going on here. Like, look at this. This is just beautiful. This is beautiful. I love it so much. And the little ladybug over here, I even put a little ladybug. The vibes here are just so good. It's so good. It's so perfect. I love the cherry blossom custom design in the middle too. That really adds to it. It's just so gorgeous. This is one of my favorite builds of all time across all islands for sure, but I think it's definitely my #1 fave, at least right now, on this island. I just love coming back here. It's so beautiful. It's so peaceful. Ugh, it's just so, so nice. And it's like, when I come back here and look at these old builds, I remember recording them for videos, of course, and I remember like core memories attached to them as well. Like, I remember vaguely that I had some sort of issue when I was recording that build for the little fairy circle. It was either something with the flowers, or I think my recording software like glitched on me, or both. I don't remember exactly, but I remember having issues. Oh my gosh, I also love this mushroom farm so much. It's so good. I was really cooking here. Wow. But yeah, it's just nice to, you know, see the builds, but also like relive those memories a little bit, because I don't know, sometimes I'm scared that I'm just like gonna forget them or something. I don't really have a good memory, so I like to jump back in and, you know, get those reminders of those old memories. And look at this, my 4th level decorating glitch that I did before they patched that glitch. It's still here. It's still here on this island. Ugh, if only I could still do it, but no, they patched it out, unfortunately. Anyway, hi Sherb, hello. This was a nice little time at Pelican Bay. Oh, hello. Oh my gosh. It's like seeing old pictures of yourself in your camera roll from like 10 years ago, you know? Even though this was only like 6 years ago, but still, same concept. Okay, I do also love this little Lily of the Valley farm. It's super precious. And I wanted to run through the orchard. This is also a vibe back here. And to also see my little like tea party table. Ugh, I love this one a lot too. Really good builds here. Really good builds on this island, honestly. Like, for it being my first island, I feel like it grew and developed my decorating style, and it just really, really flourished. The next island that we're going to be touring is going to be my kidcore themed island, Leapfrog, and this one is very iconic and probably one of the most nostalgic to a lot of you, because I got a lot of new audience members around this time when I was doing Leapfrog. So for a lot of you, this island was the first one that you ever watched me build. So let's go ahead and dream of Leapfrog and see what's going on. Alright, we're here! Now, if we're talking all-time favorite islands, like ranking my islands against each other, Leapfrog, I think, at this point, is definitely my favorite. I love this island with my whole heart and soul. I had so much fun on this island. There are so many memories here. I just love the vibe so much. And the kidcore aesthetic to me meant a lot of nostalgia. So I built a lot of these builds with nostalgia in mind and, you know, relating them to my own life or to my own experiences or to my own memories. Oh, this plushie shop is so good. Like, I want to eat this island. Don't you guys want to eat this island? I feel like it would taste delicious. So yeah, when so much of your island is related to your own life or has your own little memories attached to it, like, yeah, it's gonna be one of your favorites because it's just kind of more personal, you know what I mean? I love my little school area. Oh, it's so good. Look at the little froggies. Class is in session. You know, to be real, I had in mind my favorite build for Pelican Bay, but I didn't really think about it for the rest of the islands. So, I think we're picking my favorite on the fly here. Oh, this post office looks so good too. I don't know, do you ever like look back at your old builds and you're like, wow, I really cooked here. Why do I feel like I could never make something this good again? You know what I mean? Like, I feel like I've lost some of my skill for building or something, which I don't think is very true, but sometimes it feels that way. Ah, my rainbow garden. And I stole this idea on my tropical island as well, but it's okay. It's fine to steal ideas as long as it's from yourself. You know what I mean? Oh, my little train station too. So cute. Don't worry, we got the island defense squad over here. They're manning the cannon. But yeah, I have so many good builds here. Oh my goodness. It's gonna be so hard to pick a favorite, but I think I do have two in mind. We're gonna pass by Tangy's juice shop and also Jeremiah's skateboard ramp, and we're just gonna keep going around the other side of the island. Oh my gosh, hey girl! Hey girl, what you saying? How many Karopi snacks? I don't know. Also, I misspelled Karopi. I've been misspelling Karopi's name for years, and I am so sorry, and I wanted to formally apologize for that. yeah, I think it's just one R and two P's. So I don't know why. I don't know why I've been misspelling it. I love this little section here too, just because it's so colorful with all of the mushroom platforms and the rainbow in the back. I really cooked while saving my dream address, honestly. It was so great. And I love just like the rain also. Like just a little bit of raindrops pouring down. So good. I have so many memories attached to this island with the 2.0 update. And that came out when I was in the middle of doing this island. And I had no idea what I was supposed to do because I was like, I'm in the middle of this island. What do I do? Do I restart? Do I just like try to incorporate things? I don't know. I did redo a lot of areas. I redid the plushie shop with 2.0 items and stuff like that, but yeah, it was kind of like very overwhelming because that update came out when I was working on this island and it added so many things and I was like, what do I do? Do I focus on the DLC? Do I focus on what? Like, what do I focus on? My actual island? I don't know. Okay, definitely Tangy's little brunch restaurant is a big runner up for my all-time favorite build on this island. I love it so much. I love the froggy chairs. I love the toasts. I love the little stalls. I love everything. I also just love the tiles, the multicolored tiles, and the little rainbow borders on the streets. They're just so good. Oh, this island is so delicious. I love it so much. But anyway, we're gonna go back to the laundromat because I do think this is my favorite build on this island. It's just so good. Also, I didn't show you my house, so I'll show you that really quick. Going on this beautiful little bridge. I love this bridge, and we are having a yard sale here, so if anyone wants to come by, please let me know. Anyways, this is my favorite build on this island. I just think almost everything about it is perfect. I really, really do. Like, I just love the arrangement of everything. I love how it feels messy and lived in, and just like people are actually, you know, washing their clothes here. Like, it feels real, you know? We've got a little waiting area with vending machines and stuff, and we got the socks everywhere, the quarters on the floor, the clothes hang drying, the little rubber duckies, the little like cafecito over here, and the only thing that I would actually add is I forgot to put a cash register on this table. So I would add that. But aside from that, I love this build. And if you watched my build video about this, which if you haven't, you should go watch it where I explain more in detail. But I do have some nostalgic memories attached to this build. I explained how I based it off of real world experiences. So yeah, I love this one so much. And the colors are perfect. Like, just everything about it. This is my all-time fave. Right, Tangy? That's why she's here. That's why Miss Girl is here. Hey, do you mind showing up on my food-themed island? That'd be great. That'd be awesome, Tangy. Well, okay. If I spend too much time here, I'm gonna want to do another Kidcore island. So we're gonna head back and we're gonna move on to the next one. Our next island is my farm-themed island, farmcore island named Storybrook. So let's go ahead and dream on in. Here we are! Storybrook! Yes! Now, while this island doesn't hit quite the same as the first two, you know, my first two islands just have some sort of island riz that I can't explain, but this one is still so nice, and I love Storybrook so much. We had a bunch of good times on this island, you know, a lot of enemies were made, a lot of lore was, you know, written down into the Froggy history books, so this island, you know, it had a lot of core memories to it. It really did. I also made the video with my Grammy on this island, and that one was super fun. That was super iconic. So I really do love that. I love that memory. Specifically, that video is super special to me. So I really loved that it was on this island here. This island was super fun to do. I really loved the more natural vibe to it and having the rustic elements as well. I do love a farm theme, a Wild West theme, that kind of good stuff. Cowboys, that's always fun. So this was really, really exciting to do, and I really enjoyed a lot of builds on this island. Around this time that I was working on this island was also the time that I was very, very heavily into Squishmallows. So that was an iconic time as well, you know, that was tons of fun. And, you know, I was working on this island at the same time, so I do have a lot of just like associated memories because those two things were happening at the same time. Oh my gosh, wait, and there's no hotel. Wow, this is the only way to experience the tiny docks again. You know, you have to go to an old dream address. That's so funny. So there's a lot of spots on this island that I really, really like. I feel like I had a lot of good custom designs on this island. I really love this little bug catching area for Flick. It's super cute. And we also have my big red barn right here, courtesy of some of the Mario items. And I love this neighborhood. Honestly, this is one of my favorite neighborhoods that I've ever done because, to be honest, I don't really do neighborhoods a whole lot. I usually space out my homes, and that can either be really difficult or really fun or both. But sometimes it's just nice to do a little cute neighborhood where all the houses are together. So I like that I did that here. I also love the chicken coop. Should this be my favorite build? Should this be my favorite build? Maybe. I definitely think a runner-up is going to be our little country fair. I love our country fair. We've got the little like animal contest, blue ribbon contest, whatever you call it, and all of the different rides and everything, and my house is part of that. I love it. It's such a fun little time over here. Carousel in the back. Little food court up here where you can eat delicious fair food. Some funnel cake right now? Don't tempt me. Don't tempt me. I say that like there's some sort of country fair I could go to right now at 10 p.m. when I'm recording this video and go get like funnel cake. Like what? Another area I really like is down here. This little like waterfall little yard area for, I think this is Chever's yard. I think it's so pretty with the river and the waterfall. Listen, I don't do a lot of waterscaping, okay? I'm bad at it. So when I manage to pull something off and it actually looks cute, I do get very proud. And I have Able Sisters pretty close to resident services, which I don't usually do. So I thought that was a little unique choice that I did. And of course, lots of farms everywhere. I love a good farm. I also really love this section with the apple orchard and the little like grass being mowed down and the little farm stand with apples and everything. Oh, and look, Tipper's back here. Are you shopping at the farmer's market? Oh my gosh, what you gonna buy? I'm gonna buy this little casserole dish. Don't mind me. But okay, I'm getting too distracted. I'm having too much of a blast looking at these old islands. But anyways, my favorite area, I think, is definitely the honey slash bee farm area. And this is a pretty big area, so I don't know if you would call this all one build. But I think this is my favorite with the little windy paths and the bees everywhere and the little honey stalls and the little beehives over here. I love it so much, and this one also involves like little memories of hitting up like these self-serve honey stalls, you know, when we would go on road trips in Florida. So like I said, whenever there's actual real memories attached to something that I do in Animal Crossing, I think it just adds some bonus points and bonus flair in my book. But yeah, I really love that area. I think it came out super good, but it's really hard to choose on this island, to be honest. There's so many good sections that I love. Anyways, I think that's it for Storybrook. Thank you so much, Storybrook. I appreciate you so very much, but we're gonna go ahead and go on to the next island. Now we're gonna jump over to my first 30-day island, Lac. This is my Spring Core island that I did in only 30 IRL days. Now this island has such a vibe to it. Now, if you don't know the lore behind my 30-day island, first of all, you should go watch that series because it's a great series. I did an island in 30 days with no Nintendo Online, and it was crazy. This was the very first 30-day island challenge that I did, and it was quite difficult, might I say. It was quite difficult, but it was really, really fun to challenge myself, honestly. And I feel like it was a good time, you know, it inspired some more 30-day islands that I did. And I definitely want to do more, by the way, for all of you who have been asking me, but that will come eventually. Don't worry, don't worry. We've also got a double rainbow in the sky, which is very nice, but yeah, if it looks a little lackluster, if you've never seen this before, lackluster. It's because I did it in only 30 days and I had no Nintendo Online, so I had to do everything myself from, you know, custom designs and getting items, you know, just like organically, whatever was in the shop, all kinds of stuff, you know, everything like that. I just had to do in a very, very short amount of time, but it was very worth it because I think it came out still very, very cute. I really love this little pathway over here with the flowers and this path that I made all on my own. Wow. I've never made so many custom designs like by myself in my life. It was so crazy. I even managed to pull off a seafood restaurant. I don't know how I did that. And up here is one of my more questionable builds, which was a little spa, but Hey, we made it work. We made it work. Oh, hey, Miss Girl. Hello. Take a little breaky break. Okay, I definitely will take a little breaky break. So yeah, the theme for this one was springcore, and as you can see, I filled in a lot of spaces with flowers because that's just easy to do when you are doing a springcore island. So I'm not ashamed. Okay. I also didn't fully finish the island. There is still this cliff up here, which is I'm just gonna call a very natural flower field. Yeah, it's so natural, you guys. It's, yeah, this is very intentional. Don't worry about it. Wow, I even did a little pottery class over here. That's crazy. How did I pull this off? Oh my goodness. I think I did this for Maple. Wow. For this island, I just have a lot of memories of how I was feeling while doing this challenge, which was kind of, I don't know, I was always hopped up on caffeine, but I wasn't drinking caffeine at the time. I don't know, like I just always felt like very excited about this build and a little bit stressed and anxious, just a touch, you know, just enough to keep me going, but it was like very exciting and I was just like, oh, I was feeling so good about it. And yeah, just excitement is the word. I had so much excitement and I was so ready to put this out there and, you know, do what I thought was a very unique challenge. So I'm very proud of myself for doing it. And let's see, I barely remember the villager lineup on this island, to be honest. How did we do? Oh, we did pretty good. I would have gotten rid of Marina, but that's okay. Mary, Maple, Felicity, and Dizzy are definitely very top tier for this island, I would say. Oh my gosh, this little painting area is so cute. Oh my goodness. Okay, let me stop messing around. Let me show you the runner-up area, which is this little heart sunken cliff flower field situation we've got going on here. I love this so much. As you can tell, I love just a flower field, and this also reminds me of Pelican Bay and the little flower field there. And we've got the windmill in the back and just, the vibes are so good, especially with the wind, the flowers blowing in the breeze, the rainbow. I love it over here. You know, 10 out of 10 would actually have a picnic there every single day, but that is not my top favorite area of the island. Once again, I'm kind of picking like a pretty large area, and I wouldn't necessarily call it one singular build, but hey, I'm just showing you my all-time favorite spots, okay? So let me run on over to the other side of the island. My favorite area is the neighborhood. I love the neighborhood so much. And I kind of forgot that I did one here too. So when I was talking about it in Storybrook, I guess it wasn't really all that special because I did it here too. But I love the neighborhood. It's so cute. I love Dizzy's yard especially. I don't know why. I guess because he has this little like side conversation pit area. I don't know. And the little string lights. But yeah, I love the neighborhood. It's so cute. I would live here 10 out of 10. I guess it just has a little bit of everything. It's got farms over here. It's got cute decorations. Oh, I thought we had some waterscaping over here, but I guess I misremembered. Oh no, here it is. Here it is. We've got waterscaping as well. I managed to do a little waterfall. And yeah, I don't know. Just the vibes here are great. I think I really like, is this Felicity's yard? No, I think this is Mary's yard. I love Mary's yard and the pink, soft pink and white and cream colors. They're very pleasing, very satisfying. But yeah, a lot of good vibes on this island. 30 whole days that I spent trying to make this work, and it worked. It worked. So anyway, that's gonna be it for this one, and I'm gonna pull out my old Switch and we're gonna go on our last island for the video. Okay, the last island for this video is going to be my Florida / tropical themed island, which is called Froggycrossing. And I actually had to log in on my old Switch for this one, and oh my goodness, why is it running like poop? Oh my goodness. Is this just what the Switch 1 runs like? Am I just so used to the Switch 2? I don't know. But anyways, I had to actually log into this one because I do not have the dream address for this island because I just simply flattened Leapfrog and then I just did this island on top of it. So this island is technically Leapfrog. So I kind of regret doing that. I wish I had a dream address for this island. I really do. I love this island though. This is another one that has a lot of personal ties to it and is based off of things in my real life. So I do like all of those different aspects of it. I feel like I did quite a lot of eye-catching things as well, like the big skyscraper that was made over here out of simple panels. And we've got like this whole hotel in the back, and oh my goodness, this runs so terribly. What is this lag? Oh my gosh. But we've got a little lazy river back here. This is definitely one of my top 3 at least areas. I love this little area so much. And we've got this little path back here. We've got someone's house. I forgot whose house it is. Some little like connected kind of neighborhoods. That's fun. I love this bridge too. Tiny little bridge. Ah, yes. Oof, another area that is well in the running for one of my top favorite areas is the Disney World area, the Disney Castle. Oh my goodness, this took so much work. This like seriously used all my brain cells. That's why I don't have any left. So I love this island. Oh my gosh, Miss Flora, she's so cute. I love the vibes. I really do love a tropical island, you know. It's just so fitting with the whole island theme. It's so easy to do. Like they give you so many tools for making a you know, a tropically island. Okay, wait, it kind of runs smoother back here. I don't know why. Maybe I just have way too much stuff up at the front of the island. I have no idea, but I love this strip mall too. This is definitely, oh, this actually, no, this is second favorite. This is second favorite build. I love this little like touristy gift shop area with like the little sandwich shop and nooks. And we've got the little seashells down here. Even the secret beach is super fun. Oh my gosh, so many little creatures down here. But yeah, like I said, I feel like I did a lot of like eye-catching things. Actually, no, I don't know. I can't choose a favorite because I love the pool too, no matter how laggy it is. Ah, guys, which one am I supposed to choose? Okay, this one might actually be my second favorite build. I don't know. I don't know. It's so difficult. What can you do when your island is so perfect? I don't know. I would definitely say this island, I feel like, has a lot of really, really good builds. In the sense that, like, I love Leapfrog, but I wasn't exactly struggling to pick my favorite build. This island, I struggle to pick my favorite build because it just has so many that I like. Even Tangy's little orchard down here is so simple but so cute, and we've got like a little hot tub party for the gropey snacks down here. And like I mentioned earlier, here's the little rainbow flower field that I ended up copying from myself, although this one is a little bit different, just a teensy bit, but it still came out super cute. I really love it. And this leads to this fort that I built, which is based off of a real fort in Florida. And like I said, I think I had a lot of like eye-catching things, a lot of like, I don't know, big statement builds on this island, which I guess is why it makes it so difficult to choose a favorite. I copied so many things for myself over here. I love this area too. We've got the little croaky snacks and stuff. I copied the little random animals playing a sport from Leapfrog, and then I copied the honey stall as well from Storybrook, so whatever, it's fine. But yeah, I have a lot of regrets for not making this island on a new save file so I could save a dream address without overwriting Leapfrog. Oh my gosh, look at that lag. That's crazy. I don't remember experiencing the lag like that back when I was actually decorating and playing on this island. What the heck? But anyway, yeah, I wish that you guys could tour this island so badly because I'm having a blast just walking around and, you know, reliving everything, and there's so many good builds here. Up here is another favorite spot of mine. How am I supposed to choose? I love this lookout area so much. And then this path that's down here, oh, it's so good. Like this little walk through the palm trees. Let me get down here, down these ramps. It's so, so good. Wait. Let me look at the seafood restaurant first though. Ah, yes. Can't resist doing a little seafood restaurant. Done that on quite a few islands. It's just a great build, you know? But yeah, I love this area too. Ugh, it's so good. It just feels so tropical. I mean, obviously, but it's super nice to walk through. It's really, really great. I feel like I put a lot of effort onto this island. Like I said, just so many eye-catching builds, so many like statement builds. So I'm very proud of myself for doing all of those. But I think my favorite, it's gonna have to be the Everglades, just because of the amount of detail and the vibe, the aura of this area. It just really feels so great, and I'm so glad that I also came to my senses with this build and I redid it, because I did it once and it looked terrible, and then I redid it and then it looked great. And I just think I don't think I could really top this. I don't know. It's so good. It's so good. And it really feels like the Everglades to me. This is just such a different feeling part of the island, you know, compared to everything else. It's very clean, fresh, tropical, sandy sunscreen. But this feels a little more gritty, you know, a little more wild. And I just love that change of vibe. And it just, it came out so good, you guys. I love it so much. And we've got a little dock down here too, but so many hard decisions had to be made to pick a favorite. But yeah, I think this is one of my all-time favorite builds, and I just loved showing you guys all of these different builds today. I feel like, you know, it showcases all of the decorating and creative possibilities in Animal Crossing. You can do so much, you can do so many different things, and that's why I love this game. So anyway, I hope you liked this very nostalgic video. Let me know, what are your all-time favorite builds that either you have done on your own island or from any of my islands that I showed. Let me know. And once again, happy 6 years of Animal Crossing New Horizons. Like, I owe my whole life to this game, and I am not exaggerating. So another humongous thank you to all of you for watching my videos for almost 6 years. I've had so many good times with this game, and I can't wait until I can say that I've been playing this game for 10 years. So I just gotta keep playing for 4 more years, guys. We're almost there. Anyways, don't forget to like this video and subscribe on your way out for more Animal Crossing content for the next 4 years. Thank you so much again for watching, and I will see you in the next one.